KX News Storm Team.
Welcome back to KX News at 5, and we're looking live here in the Magic City where it's getting a little stormy there behind me. Got some storms pushing in from the north. May see some small hail, maybe perhaps some gusty winds pushing through the Air Force Base and towards the Magic City over the next 15 to 20 minutes or so. And temperature-wise, for right now, sitting in the 70s. That may change, though, as this system pushes on through. Perhaps a little bit chillier over the next couple of hours or two. And overall, the winds out of the northeast, just 5 to 10 miles per hour here today. So the overall pattern kind of looks a lot like yesterday around this time or so. Got some light storms here into our central locations. Notice, though, out towards the west, a few severe warning storms towards Billings. Our southwestern corner may get clipped by that a bit later on here tonight. So we'll see, of course, what transpires as you push further into the evening hours. And zooming right on in here towards the Magic City from West Hope, pretty much along Highway 83 down towards Minot. A couple of these storms may produce some pea-sized hail. We'll see. Maybe some wind gusts of 40 to 45 miles per hour. Shouldn't be anything severe here with this line, but again, if you're anywhere towards the east or towards the southeast of this area, just be aware some storms may be on the way over the next 1 to 3 hours or so. And temperature-wise right now, pretty consistently in those mid to upper 70s. May get a straight 80 towards Hazen, perhaps towards Bismarck. We're sitting at 80 towards the Mobridge area right now, even seeing an 80 towards Mohall. And kind of flash forwarding into tomorrow, pretty much the same thing as right now. Upper 70s, maybe a few more low 80s into our central areas out towards the west. And I would not expect this pattern to change all that much over the next few days as far as the highs are concerned. Upper 70s, lows, maybe some mid 80s at times. Pretty consistent here for us as you move through the rest of the week. And the overall jet stream here kind of confirms as such. As we go ahead into tomorrow, we see a little bit of a dip right here in the overall jet stream flow. That may give us some more storms into our southwestern and south central portions of the state. But watch what happens as we go into Wednesday and Thursday and beyond. This ridge tries to rebuild out towards the west. It may get a little bit warmer by Thursday and Friday, but for the most part, we're kind of sitting on the upper ends of this ridge. This will allow that trend for possible storms to continue through the end of the week, especially into Friday, into the weekend as that ridge just kind of continues to rebuild down towards the south. Areas like Denver and Omaha and Dallas may reach the triple digits for the highs by Friday into the weekends. And again, with us kind of being on that absolute edge there of that ridge, the storm odds will be there for us clear into the weekends as you go through the next several days. And kind of looking ahead to tomorrow, may get some weaker storms down towards the far southwest. I wouldn't completely rule out maybe seeing a severe storm or two tomorrow afternoon. We'll have to see how the environment handles these situations as we get into Tuesday, and kind of the same thing for Wednesday. And some of these storms may be a bit further south or east than we're showing right here by Wednesday morning, Wednesday afternoon. So we'll see what transpires. But again, expect the odds for storms to increase as you move through the rest of the week. Looking at Williston's next few days, again, pretty consistent temperature-wise. Upper 70s, low 80s, again, a 20 to 30% chance of those storms consistently over the next 3 to 5 days or so. And Dickinson, a pretty similar story. Again, may get to the mid 80s at times Wednesday, maybe again this weekend. And again, 20 to 30% chance for storms a few days here as you push into the end of the week. Looking at Minot's next few, again, tomorrow, 81 for a high. Looks like 83 for Wednesday is the warmest spots over the next several days. There's odds of storms increase by Thursday into Friday. In fact, a 40% chance there for Sunday. And then what is that? Just a high of 66 for early next week. It's late June, isn't it, Joel? And looking at Bismarck's next few days, again, tomorrow, high of 78. The 80s should be there Wednesday through the beginning of the week, and even some mid 80s possible by Friday into the weekends. And of course, the storm odds will be there over the next couple of days or so. Joel?
It's, I guess anything could happen this month. You give us a few days of the sunshine in the 80s, and then by next Monday, we might even need our sweatshirts.
Our sweatshirts, exclamation points on that. So it's late June, and we're getting the storms, we're getting the humidity now, we're getting some 60s next week, we're getting the winds, we're getting there. Pretty much everything here that summer has to offer in our great state. So
look at this variety.
It's just all over the place, a cornucopia of weather, if you will.
Not bad, not bad. Kenny, thanks so much. And still to come on KX News.